Everything was wrong.
Corey, he's just not right in this situation.
In the latest chapter of the Kardashian-Jenner saga, Corey Gamble is making a desperate attempt to win back Kendall Jenner after Kris Jenner's shocking revelations about his past led her to call off their engagement. Known for his typically composed demeanor, Corey is now showing a different side, pleading with Kendall for another chance. Insiders report that Corey has been calling, texting, and even showing up at Kendall's house unannounced, begging her not to end their relationship. He's devastated, a source says. Corey genuinely loves Kendall and believes they can work through this. He's willing to make amends for past mistakes if she'll give him another shot. Reports suggest that Corey has even written heartfelt letters to Kendall, expressing regret and promising to be a better partner. One letter shared among close friends reads, "You're the love of my life, Kendall. I'll do whatever it takes to win back your trust." While Corey fights for their relationship, Kendall is struggling emotionally. She is still recovering from a recent miscarriage, which has left her physically and emotionally drained. On top of that, Kris Jenner's revelations about Corey's allegedly shady past have shaken her confidence in him. Kendall is torn, an insider revealed. She values trust and loyalty, and Corey's past is making her question everything. But at the same time, she knows how much he loves her, and walking away is not easy. Kendall's friends and family are also weighing in. Kris Jenner continues to warn her about Corey's character, while Kylie Jenner is reportedly more sympathetic, advising Kendall to follow her heart. Ultimately, it's Kendall's decision, says a family friend, but the pressure from everyone around her is definitely making it harder. Kendall is in a fragile state, grappling with grief and uncertainty. As she navigates the emotional turmoil, she's
I got this for you when I got you your Christmas present.
Oh gosh, now you're gonna cry about it?
But I have to explain it.
So cute. Oh my god.
So you know what this is?
Oh, she's crying. Oh.
Do you remember when you were a little girl and we used to go to the parking lot? And it was remember? It was the parking lot sign at the top of the pole. When Courtney was a little girl, we used to always go to Disneyland and park in the parking lot, and on the top of the pillars were these amazing signs made out of tin. And on each sign, there was one of the Disney characters. So we would always know where we were parked, and we would say, oh, we gotta go back to Tinkerbell. This gift is so sentimental and really reminds me of Courtney's childhood. And I know it'll mean a lot to her, but I still can't believe that my first...
left questioning everything about her relationship with Corey. It's overwhelming, a family friend shared. As Kendall tries to make sense of the complicated situation she's now facing, it's clear that this decision won't be easy. Sources reveal that Kendall Jenner has decided to take a step back in order to reevaluate her priorities and gain clarity about her future. In the midst of emotional turmoil, she's reportedly taking the time to reflect on what truly matters to her, focusing on her well-being and personal growth. Kendall has been spending more time with her sisters, leaning on them for advice and support as she navigates the complexities of her current situation. Kylie Jenner, her closest confidant, has been a constant presence throughout this difficult period. Known for their tight-knit bond, Kylie has been by Kendall's side, offering comfort, wisdom, and guidance as Kendall works through her emotions and the tough decisions ahead. Sources close to Kendall say that Kylie's understanding and support have been invaluable, providing the emotional stability that Kendall needs as she tries to heal and make sense of everything happening in her life. Kendall is reportedly finding solace in her sister's counsel, trusting Kylie's perspective, an experience to help guide her through this uncertain time. As the pressure continues to mount, especially with her family's concerns about her relationship, Kendall has been leaning more on her sisters for strength and reassurance. With their unwavering support, Kendall is taking the time she needs to rediscover her sense of self and figure out her next steps, knowing that her family has her back no matter what. Kylie Jenner has truly been Kendall's rock during this challenging time, with an insider sharing that she has been providing unwavering support. Known for their incredibly close relationship, Kylie is offering Kendall not only a shoulder to lean on, but also thoughtful advice. The source revealed that Kylie has been urging Kendall to follow her heart, but with a word of caution, reminding her to be careful in her decision-making process. Kendall is facing an immense emotional burden, and Kylie's guidance has been instrumental in helping her navigate this period of uncertainty. She's telling Kendall to trust her instincts, but to also take the time to really think things through before making any major decisions, the insider shared. With so much on Kendall's plate, including her grief and her relationship with Corey, Kylie's steady presence has been a comforting and grounding influence in Kendall's life. Meanwhile, Kris Jenner has not backed down since revealing some shocking details about Corey Gamble's past. As the matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner family, Kris has been incredibly firm in her belief that Kendall should end her relationship with Corey. Sources close to the family revealed that Kris is insistent that Kendall's emotional well-being should take priority over trying to salvage a relationship that may be beyond repair. In the wake of her shocking revelations, Kris has double.
They'll decide not to film full-time for the Kardashians. Kris Jenner has to step up and film. I want to say, I could have gone my entire life without seeing this kiss. Let me jump. I get it, Kris. 68 years old and living her best life. She's over here kissing her man in front of the Eiffel Tower as it glitters and glistens. And I can't even get someone to match with me on the dating apps. So I can't be hating on Kris. If anything, Kris, thank you. Thank you for showing up and filming. He is earning her tip. Oh wait, does Kris Jenner get 10%?
Down on her advice, urging Kendall to focus on herself and her recovery, especially after her recent emotional and physical toll. Kris is making it clear that Kendall needs to prioritize her mental health and healing. She's been through so much lately, and Kris believes that no relationship is worth compromising her peace of mind, an insider revealed. Despite Kendall's connection to Corey and her emotional struggle, Kris maintains that Kendall deserves to put herself first and move forward in a way that empowers her. As Kris continues to push for closure in Kendall's relationship with Corey, Kendall is left to weigh the conflicting advice from her mother and sister, each of whom has a different perspective on what path she should take. The pressure on Kendall to make a decision has never been greater. And with both Kris and Kylie offering strong guidance from opposite sides of the spectrum, Kendall is facing a pivotal moment in her life where she must decide what is truly best for her. Kris Jenner's concern for Kendall's well-being runs deep, and sources close to the family revealed just how much the situation is weighing on the family matriarch. Having witnessed firsthand how much Kendall's relationship with Corey has taken a toll on her, both emotionally and physically, Kris is fiercely protective of her daughter. The insider shared, Kris has seen how much this relationship has affected Kendall, and it breaks her heart. She doesn't want her daughter to endure any more pain, especially after everything she's already been through. With Kendall grappling with the aftermath of her miscarriage and the emotional strain of her rocky relationship, Kris is determined to shield her from further hurt. As a mother who has built her empire by fiercely protecting her family, Kris has been particularly vocal about her belief that Kendall deserves peace and happiness, and that this relationship may no longer be in her best interest. Her focus is entirely on ensuring Kendall heals and finds a path that allows her to thrive. Meanwhile, Kim and Khloe Kardashian have taken a more neutral stance during this delicate time, offering support without actively pushing Kendall in any particular direction. Known for their strong personalities and sometimes outspoken advice, both Kim and Khloe have been careful to avoid adding further pressure on their sister. Instead, they have been there for Kendall, offering her a safe space to express her feelings and work through her emotions. Kim, always a staunch advocate for family unity and success, has been empathetic but not forceful, offering a listening ear as Kendall processes the emotional turmoil she's been enduring. Khloe, with her nurturing and protective nature, has also stepped in to provide her sister with the emotional support she needs, but without judgment. The source shared, both Kim and Khloe are showing up for Kendall, but they're being mindful not to push her too hard one way or the other. They're letting Kendall take the lead in deciding what's best for her, offering their love and understanding no matter what direction she chooses. Kendall, surrounded by a variety of viewpoints, now faces the difficult task of making her own decision. With Kris advocating for her to prioritize her healing and move on from the relationship, while Kim and Khloe offer support without imposing their own will, Kendall is caught in the middle of a family dynamic where love and concern are abundant, but the best course of action remains unclear. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that Kendall's journey toward healing and clarity will be a personal one, shaped by the love and guidance of her family, but ultimately driven by what she believes is best for her own emotional Well-being Kim and Khloe Kardashian are prioritizing their sister Kendall's well-being by offering unwavering support without placing any pressure on her to make a decision too soon. In a recent family meeting, Khloe reportedly expressed her thoughts to Kris Jenner, saying, "Kendall needs support, not pressure. She'll make the right decision when she's ready. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption." Khloe's message was clear. She believes that Kendall should have the space to navigate this difficult time on her own terms without feeling rushed or cornered. Both Kim and Khloe recognize that the emotional strain Kendall is experiencing is immense, and they are committed to being there for her every step of the way. By providing a nurturing, non-judgmental environment, they want Kendall to know that her healing journey is hers alone to define, and they trust her to make the choices that will lead her to a place of peace and happiness. At the same time, the family dynamics are still tense, with Kris's strong opinions adding another layer to the already complex situation. While Kris's maternal instincts drive her to protect Kendall and advocate for her well-being, some fans have voiced their concerns over her involvement. Critics argue that Kris may be overstepping by pushing for a specific outcome in Kendall's relationship. Many feel that Kendall, as an adult and a person with her own agency, should be allowed the space to make her own decisions, especially when it comes to her personal life. Fans have taken to social media to share their thoughts, urging Kris to step back and trust Kendall's judgment. Kendall is old enough to make her own choices, and she needs to figure this out for herself, one fan wrote. Another added, "It's important for Kendall to feel empowered to make decisions that are best for her, not based on pressure from her mom or anyone else." The ongoing tension surrounding Kendall's relationship with Corey has brought to the forefront the delicate balance between family loyalty and individual autonomy. While Kris continues to act from a place of love and concern, hoping to shield Kendall from any further hurt, some believe her interference might be hindering Kendall's ability to assert her independence. The push and pull of these differing perspectives are adding to the emotional complexity Kendall is already grappling with, making her decision-making process all the more challenging. Ultimately, while Kendall is surrounded by family who all have her best interests at heart, it's clear that the pressure of having so many opinions weighing on her is something she'll have to navigate on her own. As she continues to process her emotions, it remains to be seen whether she'll take her family's advice or choose a different path altogether. One thing is certain, though, her journey is far from over, and it will be shaped by the love, support, and at times, the tension that surrounds her. "Let Kendall make her own decisions, Kris. She's a grown woman," one fan voiced, expressing frustration over Kris Jenner's continued interference in her daughter's personal life. With the drama surrounding Kendall Jenner and Corey Gamble's relationship still unfolding, many are left wondering what's next for the couple. Insiders reveal that Corey is not ready to give up without a fight. He's reportedly planning a grand gesture to prove how serious he is about making things right with Kendall. Although the exact details of his plan remain unclear, some speculate that it could involve a public apology to show the world how deeply he regrets his actions. Others believe that Corey may take things a step further, perhaps proposing to Kendall, again in a dramatic attempt to win back her heart and prove his commitment to their future together. However, the big question remains, will it be enough to convince Kendall to give him another chance? Ultimately, Kendall's decision will come down to whether she believes that Corey can truly change and if she is willing to risk her heart again, despite everything that has happened between them. The emotional toll of her recent miscarriage, combined with the ongoing fallout from her relationship with Corey, has left Kendall emotionally drained and uncertain about her next steps. Sources close to Kendall share that she is staying focused on her personal recovery and emotional well-being. She is reportedly committed to healing from this chapter and emerging stronger on the other side. Kendall has been leaning heavily on her sisters for support, spending more time with them during this difficult time. She's also been retreating to the family's Malibu getaway to seek peace and solitude, hoping to regain clarity amidst all the chaos. As part of her healing journey, Kendall is even considering therapy to help process everything, taking things one day at a time. Kendall recognizes that she must heal before making any major decisions about her future, especially when it comes to her relationship with Corey. An insider close to her shared, "She knows that now is not the time to rush into any decisions. Her well-being comes first." Fans have been offering messages of support and encouragement, rallying behind her as she navigates through this trying chapter in her life. One heartfelt comment sums up the sentiments of many. Kendall, you're strong and beautiful. Whatever you decide, we're here for you. With so much at stake, the decision of whether to give Corey another chance or move on for good is entirely in Kendall's hands. As for Kris Jenner, her continued involvement in the situation has sparked significant controversy. While some fans agree with her protective stance, believing she is looking out for her daughter's best interests, others feel that Kris is overstepping and urging her to allow Kendall to make her own choices. The family dynamics are growing increasingly tense as the Kardashian-Jenner clan navigates this emotional battle. It has become more than just a disagreement over a relationship. It's a complex mix of love, loyalty, and the messy realities of family and relationships. As the drama unfolds, many are left asking, should Kendall give Corey another chance? Or is it time for her to move on for good? And what do you think of Kris Jenner's role in all of this? Should she back off and allow her daughter to make decisions independently? Or is her protective nature justified? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest Kardashian-Jenner drama. Stay tuned for more twists, turns, and shocking revelations. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.